posted November 15, 2018, 14 hours 20 minutes and 28 seconds. Three-time premiership player and Brownlow medalist Jimmy Bartel has rubbished the proposal that the AFL Grand Final become a best-of-3 series, labelling the suggestion ridiculous idea. Key points. Jimmy Bartel says the AFL Grand Final must remain a standalone match. Bartel believes Australian rules is too physical a game to contest the Grand Final across a best-of-3 series. Sydney Swans argue the suggestion of a best-of-3 series has genuine merit. It was reported this week Adelaide coach Don Pike had allegedly urged the AFL Coaches Association, in the wake of the Crows' 2017 Grand Final loss to Richmond, to push for the season decided to be played in a series format instead of the current standalone fixture at the MCG. Incoming Sydney Swans chief executive Tom Harley indicated support for the idea on Melbourne radio on Wednesday when he said a best-of-3 series had genuine merit, but Bartel, a premiership teammate of Harley's at Geelong, opposed such a move. Bartel said any proposal of playing the Grand Final as a series should be taken off the table straight away. It's a lousy idea, and it stinks and it should never happen, Bartel told Macquarie Sports Radio Melbourne on Thursday. Playing the Grand Final across a best-of-3 format follows the model used in U.S. sport competitions such as the NBA's Major League Baseball and the National Hockey League. All three competitions use a best-of-7 games model contested on a home and away basis as a way of evening out home ground advantage. Bartel, who won 3 premierships with the Cats and was the 2007 Brownlow medal winner, dismissed a similar format being used in the AFL, citing the physicality of Australian rules as the key reason why it would not work. "We can't have 3 grand finals. Just bury that idea straight away," he said. "Our game is too physically taxing. We got rid of the replay of the Grand Final, so why would we now add an extra 2 Grand Finals on top? Why do you need 3 games?" It has never been a secret that non-Victorian clubs have supported the idea of the Grand Final being contested at venues other than the MCG, often citing interstate travel to Melbourne as a major hurdle in their preparations. The Swans have also questioned whether it is fair that a higher-ranked interstate club, such as the Crows in 2017, should miss out on the opportunity of hosting the Grand Final. Any fresh calls for the Grand Final to be played away from the MCG will fall on deaf ears. However, with the AFL and the Victorian government having agreed the venue will host the season decider until 2057, Bartel queried whether non-Victorian clubs were at a disadvantage playing at the MCG, given they have featured in 20 Grand Finals and won 12 since 1991 when the AFL established its first team in South Australia following earlier expansion into New South Wales, Western Australia and Queensland. They've won more than their fair share of Grand Finals, the interstate sides, he said. "Sometimes you're not good enough. So why do you need 3 games?" The idea of a best-of-3 Grand Final series has not surprisingly sparked much debate on social media, with the proposal mostly attracting opposition and humour. Topics: Sport, Australian Football League, Melbourne 3000, Adelaide 5000, Sydney 2000, Perth 6000.